A man films a police station from a public street.
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
I've just explained to one of the civic enforcement officers I'm filming.
What are you filming?
Anything I can see from public.
Staff confront him. They demand details. He refuses. Tension grows as officials claim public safety powers. If you enjoy real police accountability encounters, press like, subscribe, and stay watching. The situation escalates fast, and the outcome raises serious questions. That's the police station entrance. Drug and alcohol action team is offending civic communities. I'm just filming.
Oh, what for?
I'm just filming. Anything I can see.
All right.
Okay.
Okay then.
Right. Do you work for? Is it civic enforcement? Is that like traffic wardens and dog wardens?
We're not wardens.
Right. Same job role.
Well, no, we do a multitude of things.
Right,
We do
okay.
fly tips, environmental crime,
Right.
abandoned vehicles,
All right.
parking. Yes, is one of them.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Enforcement officers. It's obviously the council side of things. You'd think it was police, wouldn't you? At night.
The cameraman calmly films outside the police station and nearby council offices when staff begin to notice him. A civic enforcement officer approaches, curious about the camera. What begins as casual questioning quickly shifts towards suspicion as filming a public building draws attention.
Can I help you?
No, not at all. Thanks.
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
I've just explained to one of the civic enforcement officers I'm filming.
What are you filming?
Anything I can see from public.
Right, and is there a reason behind that?
It's for a story.
Right, okay. Can I take your details, please?
What would you like my details for?
Because obviously in the interests of public safety and everything like that, when somebody is out filming and having a look around public buildings,
Right.
we have a duty of care
Right.
to check you out.
What, a duty of care to whom?
To the general public.
I'm part of the general public.
Yes.
I don't have to give you my details then.
Right, I can just get other people.
Well, other people I'm still not obliged to give you my details.
I'm asking because
And
at
I'm
the
refusing.
moment, I don't know whether you are committing any criminal offences in this area.
I'm certainly not.
This gentleman is out filming and is pointing up, looking at all the cameras, and obviously in light
Identify the cameras up there.
in light of.
I'm not filming that. I'm filming up there. I was filming up there when this lady approached.
What's the issue?
There isn't an issue.
I'm just wondering why he's filming public buildings.
Yeah, why?
Well,
council
I'm
buildings.
perfectly entitled to film anything I can.
because we
Hang on, wait a minute. I'm perfectly entitled to film anything I can see from a public place, including council buildings that are owned by the public.
Okay, we have concerns about public safety.
And your concerns are?
We don't know who you are and
That's
what
not a concern.
links. It is.
It isn't.
In the day and age that we are in,
Are you accusing me of being a terrorist?
I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but
Do you have
I
reasonable
am
suspicion to
duty-
believe that I'm up to
I think-
anything other than...
I don't know what you're
Right.
up to.
Go on to Google filming in public. It'll and even
Don't
legislation.
tell me what I need to do.
Right, well, don't tell me that I need to give my details when I know that I don't.
I'd like you to move away from this area, please. Otherwise,
You need
I
a section
have-
60. You need to remove somebody from an area without probable cause. You'll need a section 60.
well, I'm concerned for public safety and what you are doing
Well,
in this
I've
area.
told you what I'm doing in this area.
Well, you need to move away from here now.
Right, well, I'll
please.
move to the other side of the road, if that's all right.
You've obviously got nothing else better to do with your time, have you?
Council officer steps in and asks for the filmer's personal details, claiming public safety concerns. The auditor refuses, explaining he is filming from a public place where recording is legal. The exchange tightens as the officer presses for identification without citing any offense.
Well, that's not your concern. What I do with my time is nobody's concern but mine,
Fair enough.
okay? Can I ask you to identify yourself? You haven't got any numbers on your pellets?
1,000.
1,000. And name?
Sarah Bainbridge.
And yours?
2629, you're also on body cam.
Yeah, that's fine. And you're based here?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, I'm based out of Darlington.
Right, okay, excellent. Hello there.
Oh yeah, you're
Hello.
This gentleman is filming. He's now refusing to give any details, and
I'm not obliged to.
I can't understand why he's out filming buildings, council buildings, refusing to give any details in light of the incidents we're having around the area.
And those incidents, whatever they may be, no concern of mine,
But
nothing
I
to do
don't
with me.
know who you
Well-
are, and I can't check you out.
Well, you don't need to.
Yes, I do, because I have a duty of care to the
I'll tell you
public.
what it is, mate. It's anti-terrorism.
There's no terrorist threat at the moment.
But I don't know who you
What
are.
do you mean there's no terrorist threat? At the
There's-
moment, we're still on high.
There's no terrorist threat at the moment, and nor has there been over the past 5 years towards any public buildings.
That's a lie, because there was one yesterday actually.
Was there? Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Well,
Where was
there
that?
you go.
So where was
we
that?
don't know.
So here.
Yes, it was actually.
Right.
Yeah,
There's one to the council officers as well.
Right. In Darlington.
by an
Yeah.
unknown male.
Right.
There was a bomb hoax yesterday.
Was there?
At 11 o'clock yesterday morning.
Right.
By an unknown male at one of the council buildings for us that could possibly be you.
Right. Well, that's nothing to do with me. No
That's why
concern of
you've
mine.
been
How do we know
Well,
that?
well,
It's just
were
my
they
asking your details.
stood outside with a mobile phone?
Look, we're not getting into this.
Well-
I am now asking you to leave the area because I feel that you,
On what grounds?
because you are
No,
alarming the public.
No. Which section of the law? You give me the section of the law, I'll quite happily move.
You just need.
Beg your pardon? I'm just a...
I never said one word.
You liar. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm not going to talk to anybody.
It's all right, 'cause we're filming you as well at the same
That's
time.
fine. It's public.
Just stand
It's
here
perfectly
until you
okay.
move out of the
It's
way.
okay.
The officer now attempts to move the filmer away from the area, insisting the situation raises safety concerns. The auditor challenges the request, immediately asking which legal power allows them to remove him. The conversation turns from curiosity to a direct clash over authority.
Been stalked by an officer.
You gave me your details, and I could
Right. So
be happy that there is nothing
my details.
untoward.
My details won't give you any other information.
I would like to check you out
Well-
so that I am happy that I can leave you unattended on
You,
the side
you
of
can.
the road.
You've got no actual reason other than curiosity as to why I'm filming to be stood here
I want to
asking.
know who you are
Well,
to
I
make
don't-
sure.
I don't have to identify myself, and you're well aware of that. I know the law just
Right,
as much
very
as you.
shortly, I will to prevent a breach of the peace.
You can't prevent a breach of the
I
police
can prevent a
if
breach
none
of
was
the
going to take place.
I
I'm not
have-
breaching anybody's peace.
I have colleagues and members of the council staff who are very concerned about why you are out here filming in light of the incident
I'm
yesterday.
filming a story. I'm not filming in light of those incidents.
Well,
Those incidents
until
weren't
I
even
can-
known to me until
I
you made
can
them aware.
Prove or negate either way. All I want is your details to make sure that no members of the public are a threat
They're
by
not.
you. Well,
My details wouldn't give you any more information about that.
people tell me every day
Well,
how good they are.
I'm not saying I'm not saying. Hang on, I'm not saying I'm good. What I'm saying, I'm not denying either way.
Everybody says all the time with interactions with the police. It wasn't me.
That's because
I'm no threat.
That's because your interaction, instead of accepting what I'm doing is perfectly legal, is to cite laws that don't exist. Say that
I cited a law that doesn't
You told me that you were going to move me. You can't move me without that section, without the powers under a section.
I have reasonable grounds to believe you...
If you're asking me to move,
Yes.
right, and you can state me a section of the law, I'll move quite happily. That's a perfectly reasonable request.
It's fine, because we've got supervision
Do you
coming in.
understand what the current levels of
If
threat at the moment?
right, if there has
I know
been,
the word evident means, I'm sure you do. You seem like an intelligent
if there has been a threat yesterday of some sort, then yes, I can understand.
Right. So
But
now you understand.
but I wasn't aware of that until you told me.
Right.
And
So now that's why we need your details.
well, you don't need my details.
Yes, we do.
So do you have the details? Whoever it was who you spoke to
You
yesterday?
know what's going to happen, right? I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. You're going to end up getting arrested.
For what?
Right? Listen, that
For
we're
what?
speaking to a supervision at the moment, okay? Based on the current threat levels and the incident that happened
now we'll
yesterday,
get an
that
order out.
will ended up getting seized, okay, under the terrorism laws, okay?
Your body cameras will also be made public knowledge to me, and I'll use them.
That's fine. I want to know.
I just
we wanna
can't
know
see
who
why
you
you're
are.
being
Well,
so obstructive.
I'm not being
Come along.
obstructive at all.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
not
are.
obliged. No, there's no obstruction because I'm not obliged by law to give you
Well, that's
unless
fine,
you
you can fight that in court then.
unless you reasonably assume that I don't need to because it wouldn't go to court.
you're being
You'd be looking at a lawsuit.
You're being obstructive. I don't care.
I'm not being obstructive at all.
Okay.
Refusing to give my details when being asked is not an
Listen,
obstruction.
You've asked for our details, okay?
Because I'm, as a member of the public,
Yeah.
and you've been civil servant, you are legally obliged to give me those details upon request.
You've obviously got nothing else better to do.
Well, but that's my concern, not yours.
Sitting there reviewing Google, do you know what I mean, and getting yourself up to speed on local current laws and stuff. That's fine, right? But we're going to be the one that's going to end up in the situation.
Intimidation.
The debate grows longer and more intense. The officer insists recent incidents justify asking for his details, while the auditor counters with legal arguments, stating refusal to identify himself is not an offense. Both sides hold firm, and neither appears willing to back down.
You are filming.
But I've told you why I'm filming, for a story,
A story for what?
for YouTube, for my blog.
Right. So who are you? If
I
you-
don't have to identify myself. And you're well aware of the law regarding identification, stop and search powers and procedures.
It's fine. At the moment, my colleagues are on to senior officers so that we can have a power of stop and search to get your details.
Good luck with that. I would assume that obviously a lot of these windows and structures would classify as a listed building. However, those ones at the top have obviously been repaired at some point. Anyway, so you're detaining me.
I'm not detaining you.
So you just said to me I'm not going anywhere at the minute.
Listen, where do you intend to go next? Because I'm just going to follow you, right?
That's no concern of yours.
Right, well listen, I'm just going to follow you because we need to speak to you about what you're doing.
You can follow me wherever you like,
that's fine then.
but don't tell me that I'm not going anywhere
Alright.
because that's a threat of detainment unlawfully.
Right, listen,
Okay.
would you like to come back round to the police station
I don't
while
need to.
we speak to you?
No, I don't need to.
You don't need
No.
to. Right, where are you going now?
I'm not telling
I'm
you.
going to follow you then, okay?
You follow me.
Okay.
This is harassment. Shrug of the shoulders there from the other officer. Didn't see it on tape, but it was there. just carry on filming, just in case. I would assume.
With the disagreement unresolved, officers warn they will continue observing him and even suggest following him. The auditor calls this harassment and begins walking away while filming. The standoff ends without resolution, leaving the question of authority hanging in the air.